Hey guys, this is Vanngo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have the beautiful Julianne Rossi here with me. We create a soft smoky eye look for you. This is more a less traditional color. We use this plummy liner and shadows, and I think the look turned out really beautiful. I hope you enjoy the look and give us a lot of love. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow both Julianne and I on Instagram as well. Thank you. To start every makeup, as I always say, give the skin a lot of love. I'm using a little lip balm from the collaboration of Color Gloss and Estee Lauder. Next, I'm using eye cream from Is Clinical. For me. Close your eye. Close. Some serum. It's so soothing, yeah. Feel nice, right? Moisturizer. And I always like to massage the face, wake the skin up. I always overhydrate the skin like this, and if it's too much, I can always use a little sponge, a big sponge, not little, and take some of the excess moisture out before I do the foundation. The sponge is always dry. I don't use the wet sponge at all. For foundation, I'm using a new foundation from Sultry. It's called the Cream Foundation. The makeup today, I'm going to do pretty full coverage, and I'm going to try to show you guys how to even the skin and cover under the eye some of the pigmentation. There are many ways to do. You can use color corrector, but I'm trying to show you by concealer and powder. That way it's less complicated and it's easy for you to understand. Julianne body a little more tan in the face, so I'm trying to meet in between. You can see right now I put mainly on the T-zone the foundation. Use the foundation sponge and I blend it out. I understand that a lot of people say, you know, when you're a little older, you don't need to wear too much foundation, but it's all personal preference. I did give Julianne a choice. Either she wanted me to do very natural or she wanted full on. She say full on. What a waste if you do my makeup and I'm not gonna have any makeup on. So today I'm gonna give Julianne a beat. As you can see, Julianne naturally, she have a color under eye and the top here, but just a little foundation alone is already even everything out. And I think it's better to do foundation first, concealer after. A lot of people do concealer first, and I know that traditional way to do makeup, but a lot of time when you do concealer first, you cover so much product to even the skin out, and then you put the foundation on and you actually wipe away a lot of that already. It doesn't make any sense for me. If you do this way, you don't have to waste too much concealer. For concealer, I'm using a concealer from Sultry as well. It's called Intense Cover Concealer. mostly under the eye. Close your eye. Look up at me. And I use in a sponge that I used from the foundation earlier to blend it out. Close your eye. I put a little bit in the corner of the eye as well to brighten up this corner here. For this foundation, I would recommend for people who have more mature skin or someone who have drier skin. It's very hydrating. I think it's great for winter and for people who have drier skin. For mature skin, it's great because you need all that hydration to look fresh and beautiful, and I think it's amazing. I'm using the small brush right now and the same concealer. I'm just trying to cover all the little pigmentation, trying to get the concealer shade almost the same as the foundation. That way it's gonna blend seamlessly together for you. And you can use the small one around in this part here and then blend out this way. Normally we tend to get some pigmentation around the mouth as well. You can use a little concealer to even out everything. For powder, I'm using 2 shades. I'm using the lighter shade, mainly under the eye, the bridge of the nose, and around the T-zone here, and darker just over. You can also do a little baking under the eye. If you want to cover the eye a little more than that. In the past, people really worry about baking with powder under the eye. But to be honest with you, nowadays the technology of the product is so good that the powder is so fine. Even you bake under the eye, it's still not dry cakey at all. So don't worry at all, you can try it. This way you can really cover the back under the eye if you want to try to cover. And I know that's one of the questions people ask all the time is how to cover the back under the eye really well. And I think this is one of the best way to do. Just concealer and then just bake them really well underneath here. You can take the powder off after you do eyeshadow. Julianne have incredible bone structure. She doesn't need any contour at all, but I'm going to use Hoola bronzer to warm up the skin and frame the face a little bit, mainly the outer part of the face. The cheekbone. For eyebrow, I'm using a pencil from Chemical. Julianne eyebrow got tweezed a lot when she younger, so I'm trying to fill in a little right here. And if you like thin eyebrow, you can keep, each person gonna be different aesthetic, so your eyebrow gonna be different than other. I'm doing what's gonna suit most on the face. So I take the little gap out so it becomes less arch. For the front part, I'd like to go against the natural hair growth as always. This way you get the density on the eyebrow without getting too dark. And now I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Julianne naturally have this dark shadow on the crease, so I'm gonna use the Master Prep and Set from Makeup by Mario. And I think this is a great palette for you to use this, even you don't wear any eye makeup, just to even the lid. And you can use this shades if you have a lighter skin color. I'm using the shade right here. They come with a brush. You just even the eyelid out. And it's the best way to prime the eye before makeup. And I think if that's your main concern, this is perfect. You can just use that and you're ready to go. You don't need to use, look up for me, eye color either. And you use the other side of the brush and use the powder, close your eye, and you just set the lid. For eyeshadow, I'm using this eyeshadow palette from Anastasia. The shade I'm gonna use is this one, and this one right here. To start, I'm using the light shades here. Close your eye for me. All over the lid. And when it comes to the brow bone, you need to go really light-handed so it becomes like a transition different color. Do the same on the other side. Using the same brush, same shadow under the eye as well. Next step, I'm using a Plumby eye pencil. It's a long wear pencil. If you use this pencil, make sure do one eye at a time. I'm gonna rim the upper and the lower waterline, both of them, with this color. Next, same pencil, I'm drawing a thick line across the upper lash line using a blending brush and blend it out. Remember, this is a long wear pencil. Do one eye at a time because they set really fast. Next, using the same blending brush with this color right here, and I'm doing mainly the outer part of the eye, tracing the line that you draw earlier that blend out. Just like that, and a little bit in the corner here. I decided to add on a little more to create more depth on the eye. Julianne had more deep set eyes, so I tried to avoid put too much dark color there, so I'm doing mainly on the outer part. Now go back to the first color. You're gonna blend the edge it out. Same brush that you used from the first one, and you blend all the edge it out. Look up for me. And you see what I'm doing right now. blend it out by lift it. Next, I'm using this shape right here, mainly on the center of the lid. Going back to the brush with the lighter color earlier with no added color, blend it out. The whole point, even you use 3 different shadow color, you want to make it look very seamlessly blend together. Look up again, and I blend everything out again. Always curl your lashes. I'm using 2 coats of Soul Volume Mascara from Sultry. I tend to wiggle on the root and brush it up. This mascara is amazing. A little brow gel so we can complete the eyes and brow section. You can now take off all your baking powder in the eye. And what I would do now is I would take in the foundation sponge from earlier and blend out the edges. Lifted the eyes a little bit from, blend it up like this. I'm going to use a similar family color tone of the blush and the eyeshadow as well. I'm using highlighter from Cold Beauty, mainly on the higher cheekbone, the tip of the nose, and the cupid bow. For lips, I'm using this lip liner from House Laboratory and the lipstick from Estee Lauder. It's the collaboration from Classy and Estee. And I'm filling the whole lip with the lip liner before I apply the lipstick. This is just a beautiful color, guy. Oh my god, I love the lips color. To complete the look, I'm using setting spray from Ray Beauty. That's a finished look. For the makeup, I use more plummy eyeliner instead of brown and black. I think that's a nice way to switch up your makeup. You can do a little darker, maybe a little black liner too, different lipstick color, maybe more matte or gloss. It's all personal preference, but this is just an idea for you to do a nice simple-ish smoky eyes. I hope you enjoy the look. Give us a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel, share the channel, and don't forget to follow both Julianne and I on Instagram as well. Thank you.